Happy Homebrew Wednesday, guys. Got the lucky hat on, and I don't think I'm going to take it off. I must have been wearing this hat when they called that bad call on Bryant. Well, not a bad call, but in my opinion, bad rule. So I feel bad for the... Wait, no, I don't. I don't feel bad for the Cowboys. I don't know if anyone else does, but I really do not feel bad for them. So I'm wearing this hat in honor of my Packers. I don't know if they'll make it through this this weekend, but it was a good ride. Maybe they can beat the Seahawks. That'd be sweet. I know Dan Palmer would love to see the Packers and Patriots play in the Super Bowl, but then who's he going to cheer for, right? All right, what I'm drinking here is the Black IPA. I kegged that, I think I kegged that last Friday. I just forced carb it, and then I let it sit over the weekend while I was gone. And there it is. You can see. Nice lacing. You know, I don't want to give you a full tasting, but you know, it's pretty good. The hops are there. The only thing that's lacking for me in a black IPA, I do like some roast balance and some mouthfeel. And again, like I told you before, my mash temperatures have been extremely low due to thermometer issues. So I think when I brew this one again, which I will, it'll be better because I'll have more roast character. So this weekend, actually Friday, I took off of work, so I'm going to be brewing a cream ale, and I'm doing Gash Slug's recipe. I'm going to do that Friday, and then I'm going on Monday. I have the day off for Martin Luther King Day. I'm going to brew a vanilla porter, and I got that recipe from Jamil Zanishev somewhere on the internet. I don't remember. So let me show you what I got. Got the stuff from Northern Brewer, and then we'll be back. All right, so here's the shipment. It's a little dark, but so this will be the Martin Luther King Day Porter with vanilla in it. Hops, I got Columbus, Cascade, and another Cascade. And then 11 pounds 2-row. I got the Ringwood Ale yeast again. I really liked it. And I'm going to be doing a starter with that one because this gravity is going to be pretty high. And I got pound of Breeze Black, pound of Munich 10, pound of Caramel 40, and a pound of chocolate. But there's only going to be 8 ounces of chocolate and 8 ounces of the black malt, unless I play around with Beersmith and figure something out. So I got that. Then I got a hydrometer, so I can do the, just check the hydrometer and use that occasionally. So got that. And then here's the cream ale. I got German Hallertau, 1 ounce, soft ale USO5, which is perfect for a cream ale. I got 6 pounds of 6-row. And then I got Breeze Caramel 10 pound, or actually 2 pounds of German Vienna, and then 2 pounds of flaked maize. And so that again, that'll be the cream ale. That's Gash Slug's recipe. You could just look that up. Sounds like it'd be pretty good. So I got all this, I think, for under $70 before shipping. They had like a deal, 10% or 15% off or something. So yeah, I got this all at Northern Brewer. It was shipped to me within 2 days. Pretty psyched. All right, I have really good news, actually. This weekend, we left the house. My sister went into labor, I think, Tuesday. And then by Thursday, she still hadn't had her baby yet. So then they did a late C-section on Thursday night. And then this weekend, me and my wife went down and saw our new nephew. His name is JT, short for Joseph Timothy. So I'll shoot you a quick picture there. Yeah, we're really happy about it. Now we're aunt and uncle to 2 nieces, twins, and then now we have a nephew. So we're really excited about that, and excited for my sister and her husband. They're going to be great parents, and I've never seen someone so proud. So cheers to them. Next, oh yes, so something I bought last night at Walmart. I bought a little scale. It's not that exciting, but it's exciting for me because whenever I've been doing recipes and they split the hops up or something like that, you know, I just kind of ballparked, which isn't the best practice. So now I can split them up into ounces, half ounces, 3/4 ounces. And also when I split up the biggest reason I got is splitting the chocolate and the black so I can get 8 ounces and then keep the rest and do another porter. And I'll probably do the porter pretty soon because those grains are all milled. And that being said, that's one complaint I have about that grain is Northern Brewer really doesn't mill them very, and I guess mill isn't the right term, but they don't crush them very fine. And I mean to the point where there's quite a few grains that aren't even crushed in there. So I'm guessing my efficiency is going to be lower than expected. And especially with my setup, you know, my home brewery shop here, they're pretty fine, and I think that's the big reason why I've been getting good efficiency. So we'll see how that works. And then I have something I bought also at Walmart. I bought it for like, I think it was like $1.50 on clearance. It's a bigger mug, and this is in honor of, now I'm gonna forget the name, Brett's Brewery, I think, if I have that right. He's got a huge mug. So while we're doing that, I'm going to, uh-oh, I don't have a bottle opener. Be right back. So I've been curious to see how big this is and how many beers will fit in it, and this is the vanilla porter. And I'm using a screwdriver because I don't know where my bottle opener went. That worked just fine. All right, let's pour it in. And I don't think it's going to build much of a head, you know how big it is, so. I got some nice sediment in there too. So, bring that up. Looks like probably fit 2.5, almost 3 beers in there. So, cheers to Brett's Brewery. Hopefully I can get one as big as his, someday, but this will have to do for now. Yum. And what else? I got a list here again. Oh, so I was watching one of Detmerd's, that's I guess another shout out, Detmerd's the Lions fan, and I was watching some of his older videos, and he did a Puka NC shout out with the no shirt on. I thought that was hilarious. If you guys have some time, go check that video out. I thought that was funny and creative. So I will cut out and get back to my list. So I told you guys earlier that I had sent out some beer mail to Lermo, and it was a bad first experience. I don't know if I'm going to do it again. So I had sent it out January 2nd. It was a Friday. At lunch I went and sent it. Got all excited, was tracking the package, made it from Duluth down to like Chicago, down to Virginia, and it made it to his destination city. I made it down there, and I was tracking it, and everything looked good. It was due to be shipped to his house the next day, and then I looked at the package the next day when it was to be shipped, and on the tracking it said package was damaged, being investigated or inspected. So I knew right away what that meant. Obviously something leaked or something broke. And I thought I had packaged it great. I mean, I wrapped bubble wrap around every single bottle. I put stuffing around everything. When I shook the package, it didn't rattle or anything. The only thing I could hear was shaking liquid. So I called down there, down to the UPS down there, and they said, well, we're waiting on confirmation from your store where you're from to ship. And I said, well, I'm telling you I want it shipped because I did not want them to open the package. And they said, what's in there? And I said, well, there might have been, can't even remember what I said, maybe a snow globe or something with liquid. But there was other glassware, important stuff in there that I wanted sent. And they said, well, you're going to have to contact your store. So I contacted them the next morning right at 8. And I said, hey, can you please tell them to ship it. And he said, yep, we'll go ahead and do that. We see the damage report. We'll tell them to go ahead and send it. Called me back an hour later and said, well, they said they will send it, but they're going to inspect it and open the package to see if there's damage. And right away, I knew that what they were going to find. And about, I don't know, 2 hours later, he called me and he said, guy from my UPS store, and said they found beer in there and they had dumped everything. So I sincerely apologize, Lermo. I tried. I will try again. Next time, I'm going to send to you. So maybe it's a good thing. I mean, the 3 bent paddles I sent you, that's a loss. The home brews aren't great that I sent you anyway. Maybe the ones I'm brewing upcoming will be a little bit better. But I will send you something. I do apologize. And, you know, I guess I'm just going to ask you guys, have you ever had that happen? Who do you ship through? That was UPS. I'm thinking about doing FedEx. I've read that they're a little more lenient. And I might be flagged now for UPS. Who knows? So just tell me your experiences and how you guys do it, or maybe point me in the right direction of packaging. Next up, so I talked about I'm going on the city is January 30th, and Josh Secaur said that he had, and again, Secaur is S-E-C-A-U-R, that he might meet me there in Minneapolis, do a beer trade. We've been talking through email, and now we have each other's phone numbers, so hopefully that'll happen. If that happens, I'll try to get some footage of us at least meeting and hugging and like bros and fellow Wisconsinites. And hopefully he said he has some beers for me. I really don't know if I have anything for him. That cream ale might be carbonated, and I could give him the porter, but I'm just not too happy with it the way it's turning out. So I mean, I can try to do that, or I can buy him a beer if we stop at a tap room. But yeah, he wanted to give me something and try it, so I'd definitely be down for that. Another thing, Pat's Fan put out a video, and it was basically recommending that you do a brew log. And you guys know I'm cheap, so I didn't buy one. So I just found a notebook, and I wrote, to the best of my memory, all of the all grains I've done so far. So I have them, you know, listed like that. And so now going forward, I'm going to do all my batches in there, do the OG, the final gravity, mash temp, everything, even notes on what my taste is at certain dates. And I think it'll be a good idea, you know, tracking and seeing what I'm doing, and maybe track the progress through all grain. So great tip, Pat's Fan. I always thought about it, and you kind of encouraged me to do that. And then, so this brewing that I'm gonna do this week, I'm gonna try to do brewing footage. I don't want to do like full brew videos, so I'll probably just try to do real short clips of both, and that'll probably be most of my Homebrew Wednesday next week. And along with that, I'm going to be doing a yeast starter for the first time, so maybe I'll show you something there. The reason I'm doing the yeast starter again, it's 10. The original gravity is like 1070, 1071. If I get the efficiency I'm supposed to. So, you know, with liquid yeast, anything above 1070, Y yeast says you should definitely use a starter. So I'm going to do that. Give it a try. Can't hurt, right? So I think that's it. Cheers, guys. Thanks for all your subscribers, and I enjoy doing this. You know, I'm not getting thousands of subscribers, and I don't think I ever will. But the reason I'm doing it is I'm getting some feedback, and people are watching, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I found I kind of enjoyed it. I look forward to Tuesday, Monday when I record. I look forward to doing it and editing it. So, cheers to all you guys. Have a great rest of your week, great weekend, and go Pack, go! All right, guys, couldn't help myself. It's not original, but it's my shout out to Puka NC and again Detler. Funny video.